Hello, I'm John Peters and welcome to a video about a recent Lawful Development Certificate application that we successfully gained for a client of ours. The applicant had purchased the property in 2004 with the developments completed and needed to show that on the balance of probabilities that the roof, room and roof terrace had been in situ for the required amount of time for a Lawful Development Certificate to be issued. This was achieved by producing a comprehensive planning statement that documented the evidence, statements, statutory declarations, publicly available information, plans and detailed how this case met with the relevant legislation. As part of the process, we assisted with the production of the statutory declarations sworn by the applicant and others to assist with supporting this application. It was essential for the client that this certificate of lawful development be approved, as the client was looking to sell the property and they had been informed by their agent that without the certificate the value would drop and it may affect the saleability of the property altogether. As many find out in these situations, that simply completing an application form on the planning portal and sending in random plans and documents will not gain the desired result. Providing a planning officer with a document that shows how and why the application meets the balance of probability and the required legislation without ambiguity enables the planning officer to come to the correct conclusion and issue the certificate. Having a Lawful Development Certificate application produced professionally cuts down on the time it can take to gain approvals and avoids the need in many cases of having to go to appeal through the planning inspectorate. It's important to note that the legislation is national planning legislation and not local policy. With Lawful Development Certificate applications and appeals, we always supply a detailed written statement that explains what the application is for, what legislation it comes under, and what supporting documents and evidence and plans are being provided. This legislation that was needed to be met with this certificate of lawful development was the Town and Country Planning Act 1990, section 191, certificate of lawfulness of existing use or development, enabling if any person wishes to ascertain whether A, any existing use of buildings or other land is lawful, B, any operations which have been carried out in, on, over or under the land are lawful, or C, any other matter consisting of failure to comply with any condition or limitation subject to which planning permission has been granted is lawful. They may make an application for the purpose to the local planning authority specifying the land and describing the use, operations or other matter. I cannot overemphasize how important for success and speed for gaining a positive outcome that the production of a written statement in these cases is. The amount of clients who come to us following having had a refused Lawful Development Certificate application, coming to us for an assessment of the case, and it turns out they had what is needed and it was just simply a matter of not packaging the application correctly to show that what was being requested met the requirements and on the balance of probability should have been approved. In many of these cases, we do not take them to appeal, but instead produce a revised application. Each case is, however, assessed on its own merits. With this case, our application was assessed by Plymouth City Council Planning Department, and they concluded that on the balance of probabilities and with sufficient evidence having been provided, the local planning authority determined that the room in the roof and the roof terrace has been in place in excess of 4 years and had therefore assumed lawfulness throughout the passage of time, and a certificate of lawfulness can be issued. A certificate of existing lawful use or development was granted by Plymouth City Council at that time. If you have a Lawful Development Certificate case that you would like some help with, contact our new case assessment team by completing our Lawful Development Certificate inquiry form on our website www.healplanning.co.uk. Our new case assessment team will be more than happy to offer you a free, no obligation consultation to run through the details of your case and provide a detailed proposal enabling you to make an informed decision. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I look forward to making another one very soon. Bye for now.